The prodigal soldier addictions formula, changing lives for the better.
Hey guys, Mervin here, and welcome to another self-help addiction and recovery programs video. In this video, I want to talk to you about having a sense of clarity as I prune these olive trees. So you want to have a sense of clarity and for rebuilding your life, for having a brand new life. A brand new life will not be given to you. You will have to build it. To build it, you will have to be a visionary. And while that sounds like a big word, you will just have to envision your life like a little storybook with table of contents, chapters, the plot of the story, okay, the story evolving, the storyline to the climax, and then that's the pyramid of your life, of the height of your purpose and mission in the world, and then it will start dwindling off, and the cycle of life will be completed here in the world, and then it's time to fly away like a dove and be with God. Now, you can be with God if you do it right. If you don't do it right, you're going to be somewhere else, and you know where that is. Having a sense of clarity means that you will first have to have many things, and I'm not going to talk about many things. I want to talk about specifically a sense of direction. Having a sense of direction is key. When I was starting over my life in the addiction and recovery programs that I was in, and in the living in addiction process, living in recovery from addiction process, I found this very difficult. And I have many trainings under my belt. Okay, I didn't just grow up and start wandering around and taking drugs and alcohol. I was well educated and not to my maximum potential, but I achieved a lot. And with all of this, with all my educational experiences and backgrounds and studies in my country and abroad, in military institutions, which are second to none, I still found this difficult. A sense of direction is very much needed. I'm going to use this tree for my lesson. Okay? You see this tree? This tree needs a sense of direction. So nature gives it a sense of direction in the seed. Nature tells it in the seed makeup and everything how to grow. And then nature helps it with the soil and the water and the air and the sunlight to photosynthesize and all of this. And this tree has within it the ability to bear one type of fruit, and it's the olives. This is an olive tree. This tree here is approximately 35 years old. This is young. This can grow up to 4,000 or 5,000 years old. Okay? This is a young tree. In the time that this tree is growing, olive pruners, and I have learned this trade here in the last 8 years, need to help the tree for optimum yield, to give it a sense of direction. Okay? The sense of direction that you want is for the heart to be open up. See how this tree is shaped? It has been constantly given a sense of direction throughout the years. You don't see the branches coming inwardly. All of those were pruned away at the initial inception, like I'm doing here. They are not given a chance to grow. Because if given a chance to grow, they will obstruct the optimum yield, the growth process, and in the end, the maximum potential to optimize the life of the tree and the yielding process. So while it will bear olives, yes, in a confusing fashion, When it's time to beat olives, it's going to be difficult for the olive beaters. And when it's time for the olives to fall on the net, they're going to be busted up. And then you're going to just go downhill from there, and you're going to get low quality olive, extra virgin Italian olive oil. It's going to be low. Everything will be affected by the direction of the growth process of the tree. That is why people take the time to learn the science of pruning olive trees from their young, to give it a sense of direction. Because a sense of direction will optimize your life purpose and your divine destiny. Okay? I hope I got you so far. You don't want nothing in the way that will suck the energy of the tree. You want every branch must be going in the right direction, and it must be counted as a branch that is valuable to produce maximum capacity and yield in the olive bearing process. Point number 1. Point number 2. This tree can only bear olives. And what separates you and I from this tree, okay, is that we can bear any type of fruits. This is how powerful we were created. We are powerful beings because we were created in the image and likeness of God, Jehovah. So, what happens is that if you don't have clarity in the life rebuilding process, and you don't do the right self-help addiction recovery programs and in the treatment process, you will probably not be guided or even misguided and think that you are properly guided and prepared for a new life. And what happens, you will become good at the wrong thing. Okay? And that you don't want. You see, because human beings can do anything. I can throw down all of these clothes and this clipper and the pliers, everything, the suit, give up this process, and I can, at my late age now, I can get a boat and start trying to study how to be a good fisherman. And I could probably get good at that too in 3, 4, 5 years. But do I want to do that? That is not my sense of direction. I don't have that in me. And if that is the first opportunity that is available to me in the life rebuilding process, and I don't have a sense of direction and it's paying well, for sure I will grab it. Because you see, I'm desperate. And this happens to a lot of people. They don't know to refuse good opportunities that are profitable here and now in exchange in order to wait for the right timings of their true calling. This should have been a true calling video. I will do that. What's going to happen now is, because you and I can bear any fruit and we can decide to do anything with our lives, we want to question, is what I'm doing what I was created to do? Is this what I was made for? Am I good at this naturally? Well, I'm making a video here and I'm working hard. Okay? I'm mixed dress. I got on a sporting pants, a long sleeve because it's cold and chilly. But I'm working. I got on my olive boots. And I've been prepared with the knowledge, the conoscenza, in Italian it's called, for the past 8 years. And I'm giving a sense of direction to trees, olive trees. To have a sense of direction, it takes time. This is one of the activities I've been doing right here for years. Questioning, clipping, questioning. What am I supposed to do, God? What am I supposed to, for years, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What was I born for? What can I do better than anyone else naturally? I've wasted my life, God. What to do with the little time I have left? What to do? I took the time out to get the clarity and the sense of direction. Because you see, I don't have time to waste. If I go wrong now, I go wrong forever. And when you reach this point in your life, the point that I have reached, you will make every effort, prayerfully and carefully. You will search, and he that search findeth, and to him that knocketh on the door shall be open. That's scriptural. You need to seek, knock, and you will find, and the door will be open unto you. Okay? You need a sense of direction, not for what you want to do. We can do many things. Football players, jet ski, snowboard champion, karate champ. I tried many things. Scuba diving instructor, world class, trophy man, whatever. You can do anything. And in the end, you waste your life. You got a little glory here and there. So even some medals and some honors and everyone respect you, but it's just a waste of time and energy because you have not actually tapped in to yourself to produce from your seed to yield your maximum potential and output as fruits of your tree, of your seed that you were given and created as by God. Just like this olive tree. So, I know this tree needs help, and I know to help this tree, and I have been helping these trees for years. Because I want to see and be happy with the yield and the outcome of the trees because it glorifies me. Because at the end, I get the olives and I make good oil and I can put it on the shelf, on the internet, everywhere. And the people, this oil, people buy from me in France for 12 euros a liter. The normal olive oil in Italy sells for 3, 4, and 5 euros. I sell a liter of this for 12. Because it's in demand. Because I take the time to prune my tree so that they can go in the right direction. And when I fertilize them and when they bear fruit, they give me the maximum and a special yield that can be found nowhere else. This is called the genius loci of the area. The natural, mystical, magical energy. I will talk about genius loci in another video. Okay? Now, what am I doing pruning the trees? I'm making a video and teaching and instructing and teaching you about my mistakes and failures in life and how I bounce back and how I have a sense of direction, how I initiated this, what was the inception process and how it began to grow and how I took hold of it and nurture it, and I can do it anywhere under any circumstances. You could lock me up in a jail, but if you bring a camera, I can talk to that camera and that video can go out and touch the world. I could be in a hole, a dark hole, and if somebody video me down there and I can talk, I can get that video out. You can put me on the steps of the Vatican and I can do it. You can put me to sit down with a king and I can do it. I can do it off the bat at the snap of a finger. And I can do it only like how I can do it. No one else can do it like me. It's special. It's my seed. It's what God gave to me. God gave one to you too. But you need a sense of direction in order to initiate the process of clarity and to head into this direction that you were destined to go. And when you are going, you need to know how to traverse it and take the right direction in order, just like this tree, to yield the maximum potential of your life purpose to effect change in the world. Because everyone's life is to effect change. I don't care how you spin it. Okay, I can give you names. All of them came to effect change. We're going to begin with Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We're going to John of Patmos. We come to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. We go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We go, all of them came to effect change. What is the seed of change that is lying in you right now? What is it? Do you know what it is? And how will you give it a sense of direction? Well, if you don't know what it is, that means you don't have the sense of clarity. And you get the sense of clarity on these two little things called your knees. And clasping these hands together and bowing prostrate and seek God. And you will know when you get it. You don't need Mervin to tell you when you get it. You will know through confirmation and reconfirmation again and again. The Spirit of God will show you. There will be a sense of conviction. When you wake up in the night, you will be able to discern and know what it is. And you won't be able to you won't be able to wait for the dawn of day in order to be able to execute your purpose. Okay? So, it's not a purpose video. It's not a calling video. It's not a divine destiny video. It's just a simple video about a sense of direction. And a sense of direction, my friends, if you don't get it and you don't have it, you're going to lose out in life. Big time. Okay? Big time. See? This is an obstruction. It's gone. So now I've just opened up the heart of the tree again. And I have optimized the process for the tree to have a better sense of direction and yield better olives. Quantity-wise and quality-wise. Okay? And so, with that said, I want to end this video. Okay? I want to end this video and show you that, look at that. That's the life, and we assume that is God in this case, and this is you, the heart, and this is you, your body, and you're open to have a sense of direction to God. God is going to feed you, and then when you get that direction, you will know how to grow, and you will grow outwardly. You see how that branch is going outwardly? It's growing outwardly, and it's getting ready. It's photosynthesizing from God. That's what we're going to compare it to. And it's right there. It's working, working, working. Sense of direction. Sense of direction. No obstruction. And every obstruction here is clipped away so that they don't suck the energy out of the tree and the healing process, and so they don't block this sense of direction. Am I making sense to you? From this tree lesson I'm giving you? Am I? I hope you learn. And this is the last one, and I will clip this away so that everything is perfect in here. Okay? So until next time, I hope that you learn that you must pray to have a sense of direction, and that you must leave your heart clear and open for God from all the obstruction and distractions of life. And then this is when you'll be able to have your sense of direction and receive the support from God. And then you will take your life purpose outward into the world, just like how the trees do it. Okay? See? See another? See? And then you will extend outward to the world with your purpose and your mission in life, and you will reach your divine destiny, and you will bear tons of fruit, quality-wise and quantity-wise, and you will be the oil of anointing to others. Okay? So you could be, not only be blessed, but you could be a blessing to others. That's how life should be. Thank you so much from the Bushman camp of Mervin for watching this self-help, addiction, and recovery video. And if you're interested in my self-help, addiction, recovery programs, make sure to click the link below or above and sign up and join my programs. You will learn a lot from me. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day.
Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos with your friends.